Well, hello! Today is Saturday, December 21st, and we're going to do the meeting on the run because I have to go and meet my sister at a certain destination spot, and we're going to go to my nephew's son's first birthday. He's 1 year old today. But the first, to start off with the bad news. My bad news is I gained 3 pounds. Somewhat justified with the 3 pounds is I didn't wear my normal weigh-in clothes. And I ate pizza late last night. I ate late last night and I had a couple slices of pizza. So I think some of it is a sodium gain. I was expecting at least a 1 pound gain this week. So I'm hoping that it'll reflect on the scale next week because it has to reflect on the scale. So anyway, I'll show you my weight, 231.5. Not good at all. But like they say, it is what it is. But it reminded me of my quote that the quote that we had at our meeting today. It's never too late to start, but it's always too early to give up. And I'm not going to give up because I have a lot going on this week. I talked about it on my daily vlog. Just buckle up, Buttercup, because we're going to go meet my sister. Oh, something's in the way. Wait a minute. My notes are in the way. Put them over there. Anyway, I forgot what I was saying. Oh, I have a busy week this week because I'm going to my nephew's son's birthday today, his birthday party. And then tomorrow is Kylie's 16th birthday. And then on Monday is my my kids and my family. We have Christmas, we call it Eve of Christmas Eve, and we have our big celebratory and we open our gifts from each other. And then Christmas Eve we go out to breakfast, and I have a problem when I eat breakfast out because I order all the good stuff to eat when you go out to eat. And then I tend to graze during the day. I don't know why, but I do. And then Christmas Day, and then the day after that is the 26th, and then that's my family gets together for Christmas. So I have a busy, eventful week, and I can't go crazy because next Saturday is my 3-year anniversary of joining Weight Watchers, and I've lost 72.5, but at one point I had lost 81.2. So I'm going the wrong way, as they say. So I have to get back on track. I just have to get back on track. But the meeting today, find the card. There's a guy behind me. He says, you know, why don't you just drive, lady? Not be telling us what's going on here. I'll show you the card. I'm in a parking lot, so people walk in front of me, they deserve to get, no, they don't deserve. This is the weekly meeting, and we didn't talk not one bit about it. But at the end, I'll scan the card and show you it. And the recipe is for stuffed shells, which actually does look pretty good. So, but we talked about planning for the vacation, planning for your holiday, planning for your eating. They also said that just because if you go off track a little bit this week, don't let it negate all the hard work that you put in all through the year. Just think of this as like maybe 2 weeks out of your life. Even if you started at Thanksgiving, it's 5 weeks out of your life. If you did 47 weeks doing well, then you should be pretty proud of yourself. And don't beat yourself up. Just, start again. Remember what you've learned. And, plan ahead if you're going to a party. Like I'm going to a brunch this morning, so I'm planning on making some healthy choices and not going too crazy with stuff. And I'm going to be mindful and careful of what I'm going to put on my plate. I'm going to try to take a smaller plate. And I don't eat and travel well anyhow. And since it's an hour drive to get there, it's going to be an hour drive to get home. And so therefore I'm not going to want to eat too much because I'm going to want to make sure that I'm, feeling okay. But it's like, you have to remember too, and I don't know if I had said this at the beginning because I know I said it on my daily video. It's the quote that she had was, it's never too late to start, but it's always too early to quit. And I have no intentions of quitting. And I know I've got a busy week ahead of me. I've got lots of things to do. And I know it's, like they say, it's not a food event, it's an event with food. So I'm going to concentrate more on the people that are there with me, the people that I love, how much I'm holidays, celebrating Christ's birth, which is really the whole main reason of the holiday. I know the sun, it's nice though. It's cold out, but it's sunny. But anyway, let me check my notes. We got to stop for the red light. So let me check my notes real quick. And they also that they said if you punish yourself, if you mess up, don't punish yourself. You know, just move on, because you know what? If you go crazy, and like this past week I had a lot going on. I had Tuesday night, I went out with my brother and my sisters for our sibling Christmas dinner, and then on Thursday we had our couples dinner where I had a little bit too much to drink, and I had a little bit too much dessert, I had a little bit too much of everything. But and then my cousin came in from out of town for on her way to Minnesota to see her family in Minnesota, because she lives in Canada, and so we had pizza kind of late, and but you know what? I wasn't going to miss out on these events. I wasn't going to miss out, and I could have made smarter choices food-wise. I know that, but it's just I'm going to get right back on track, because I know from my own experience that if I don't put myself first now and learn from my mistakes that I've made in the past, that I'm going to repeat the same mistakes, and I'm going to put all my weight back on. I gained 3 pounds, and last week I gained 1.8. So I mean, I'm definitely going the wrong way, and I have to do better, because if I don't start doing better, I'm going to end up back where at 304.2, and I don't ever want to get back up to that number again. I didn't want to get back into the 30s, and I'm back in the 30s. So that's not what I want. That's just not what I want for my life. So, but she was also saying that how, you know, think of some non-scale victories that you've had, and even though you haven't done well with your plan. And I think that even though I made some poor choices, I made some smart choices. I could have gone crazier than I did, but I didn't. And I still weighed myself. I still went in today to face the scale to see how I did. And I am going to have a plan for the week. I'm going to try to avoid all the Christmas cookies and things. I have a hard time with a home-baked cookie, and Christmas cookies are usually home-baked. So I have to really crack a lack in here and get better at making smarter choices. And that's really all it is just choosing of what you think that you really want. Do you really want it at the moment, or is it just something that you want to go crazy with? And I don't want to go crazy with it. I just really don't. So we just have to remember to think about, like, if you want something, take a couple small pieces of it, small bites. You don't have to eat the whole thing. Just eat a couple little bites, because let's face it, after the first 2 or 3 bites, you know what it tastes like. So, and then, like I like Robbie at Frecky Fit Wolf had a good plan. Is like, put all your low point little snacks on a plate and walk around with that plate, and don't stand by the food table. And portion out what you're going to want to eat, and then walk around, because you can mindlessly start eating if you're not paying attention. If you're just like standing by the food table and just not concentrating on what you're doing, what you're putting in your mouth, you're going to go crazy. You really are. You're going to make poor choices, and you're going to be sorry. You're going to regret it. You really are going to regret it. So just remember that. That's all I can say. I don't know what else. It's just, like I said, I gained 3 pounds. I am going to make smarter choices, and I know that I can do better. I just know that I can do better. Okay, I'm going to close this out now, because I got to park somewhere and figure out where my sister is, because we're just meeting here and then going from here. So I don't see her, but I will find her. Okay, I'll talk to you guys on my meeting highlights next week. If not, I'll see you on my daily vlog. So as always, stay with it, and have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And remember, we can do this. We can get through the next year with no problems. I don't have a doubt that we can do better than we've been doing. I know that, or better than I've been doing, at least. So I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, here's the front of the card. Let's talk holiday recipes. how to track everything. We didn't talk about this in the meeting at all. We just talked about how to get through the holidays. But that'll tell you how to get started on everything. And then let's flip this over. And the recipe is for stuffed pasta shells. You know, I made some the other day that were pretty good. I didn't use this particular recipe, but I might try this. I know it says 6 points. It serves 6. Oh, and it's 9 points. But I remember when watching Joan at Joan's Pointed Plate, she said you get a lot of shells. So let's see when we get down to the bottom, we'll see how many shells we get. Oh, you get 4 shells, and they're the large ones. So that's not too bad. So there's the recipe.